4K.
Ride the wave of heated battles with a World of Tanks Plus subscription in Update 1.20.1 and enjoy tons of epic bonuses, including a gold reserve, free equipment
So gold reserve we know.
automatic crew training, an additional slot to exclude a map, and
Okay.
the main component for good battles and earning credits, the Tier 8 Premium TS-54 tank.
Now it'd be good to see what changes they actually made. So, WOT Plus? What are they going to do?
This heavy American tank is good at math and knows very well that 2 is always better than 1.
Looks exactly the same as the Progetto 46 guns, but they're not. Higher alpha.
We're talking about the number of SPGs in a battle. Yes, the tank has a double-barreled gun, and they're not just the brute clubs the 703 has. They're a bit more subtle in this case, the accuracy.
Right, okay, so you have .38 accuracy. That's better than what was on the super test before when I played it. Aim time's only 2 seconds, fair enough. 218mm pen. That is not a big jump in penetration. Oh. So, at the same time, this thing sees tier 10, I'm pretty sure. So you have 252mm pen, effectively, for tier 10.
Aiming time and stabilization are definitely not Soviet. Firing from a distance and aiming at weak spots isn't hard, and the penetration is enough to fight against vehicles 1 tier higher.
So it even says there, the penetration is enough to fight vehicles 1 tier higher. Interesting.
But it feels like they didn't put enough alpha damage in it. 280 HP of damage per shot doesn't sound great for a tier 8 heavy.
Yeah, but what's the gun reload?
The left gun always has its right platoon mate. Together, they can dish out 560 HP of damage. And this is a third of the durability of any tier 8 heavy tank.
Is it a heavy? Really? They had to write it on the screen.
This isn't just a number to flaunt. Salvo preparation time and the reload.
Okay, so they say that 280 alpha isn't enough, but at the same time, that's the reload of any good medium tank. 7.5 second reload, and that's only 100% crew. That's not including if you have any, say, if you run food, if you run, say, vents, brothers in arms, things like that. So your reload's probably going down to like 6.8. So it's not actually that much, and so far, in the minutes of this video, they're perceiving it as something that's not, the gun is terrible, but it's got the DPM of a medium tank, if you don't use salvo.
Load speed of both guns allow you to cause huge damage almost on a permanent basis. Just make sure to target a bigger weak spot so that you can squeeze in a few new holes.
Giggity. What the fuck?
If an opponent decides to take revenge for the damage you've caused, you'll be able to strike back in just 10 seconds after the salvo, and then you can challenge them to a duel. When firing in the cyclic mode, your damage per minute will be enough to outshoot almost all tier 8 heavy tanks one-on-one.
Okay, so its armor
That's
looks
how
relatively
TS-54
respectable.
fires. It shoots often, and it sometimes hits very hard. Plus, the damage is good. The more you cause, the more credits you earn in a battle. And not only credits.
Interesting. Tank seems quite good, to be honest.
The gold reserve works just like the credit reserve and allows you to accumulate gold. It can hold a maximum of 500 gold. Gold is credited for playing in the vehicles from Tier 4 through Tier 10 in all modes except for training modes and some festive events.
Okay, so it's up from Tier 4, that's good.
The outcome of the battle, as well as on your place on your team in the post-battle statistics.
Okay.
Once per week, the gold reserve will open, and all accumulated gold will be credited to your account. After that, the entire process starts over. Now let's get back to our pop-eyed friend, who hasn't gotten far, by the way. And not because it doesn't want to, it's because of its engine. The tank accelerates and rolls like a typical heavy. You need to select a direction at the start of battle and push it to the end. This nuance makes it obvious that the tank is allergic to big open maps.
Just like any,
And there are
so
plenty of
that's
those
just
in the
like any
game.
tank though.
Good news is that you can reduce their number with the help of a World of Tanks Plus subscription. World of Tanks Premium account currently allows you to exclude 2 maps. A World of
Yeah,
Tanks
that
Plus
is true.
subscription will expand this opportunity, allowing for the exclusion of 1 additional map. That's 3 in total.
Okay.
But whichever map you're on, whichever direction you choose, there will always be an opponent in your way. Time to measure the
Which is
armor.
very true.
The upper glacis can withstand hits from tier 8 tanks, but only at medium range.
101 millimeters, so the slant is kind of okay.
With them at a sharp angle, but don't get too bold. Just turn it a bit more, and you'll be short of hit points and a track.
So realistically, you can side scrape against, I would say, anything up to a 100mm gun. Anything above 100mm caliber, you can't. Realistically, that's what that's basically saying.
Like a shot from behind a corner, use the lower glacis. Yes, you heard that right. There's nothing supernatural about it. Just turn your front and bait the enemy for a shot without showing the front wheel.
Nice.
Tread a fine line and keep your tracks safe.
Okay.
Thanks to its frontal turret, the TS-54 can easily withstand hits from higher tier tanks, and it does so especially well on irregular terrain. -8 degrees of gun depression entice you to occupy some uneven spot and methodically dismantle your opponents.
That's good.
However, there are still weak spots in the turret, its small cupola and ears. The key word here is small. Hitting them, even at close range, is quite hard.
Not really, though. So, the weak spots on the TS-54 is exactly the same as the E-75 TS. They're not that hard to hit. It's just patience. If you rush a shot, then you will miss.
Especially when your enemy is waving their gun around, searching for the target. You'll see it and just go into dancer mode without the music.
What the hell?
So as you can see, the TS-54
What the hell was that about?
And if your opponent gets bored while looking at you, they might have to look for a cheap workshop. The TS, however, only needs a workshop to get dressed up before battle. Improved hardening in the roll slot and turbocharger will be key for efficiency.
Understandable.
In the third slot, you can mount the equipment item of your choosing. It should be noted that if you want to demount a required equipment item from another vehicle, you can do it for free with the help of a World of Tanks Plus subscription.
Which is one of the main reasons why I would love to get it. But I'm still going to get WOT Plus, but the very persuasive side was the demounting aspect. And it's kind of annoying that they've got rid of the bond equipment now off the demounting, I'm pretty sure.
You can demount standard, bounty, and experimental equipment of upgrade level 1 for free, and as many times as you want. The exceptions are improved equipment that you can demount only for bonds, and experimental equipment of upgrade level 2 and 3, which will still require components for demounting.
That's a shame.
Apart from equipment, the crew is also very important, and you can assign an already trained crew from any American vehicle to the TS-54. Yes, even from artillery. There will be no penalty. For now, this is the only tank with such a feature, and with a subscription, you can train your crew even faster.
So, I'm just going to take that back a second. So, that is rather intriguing. I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that was something like this was implemented on World of Tanks console, wasn't it? So, you had one, but it's a different aspect. So on console, I'm pretty sure you have one set of crew can be played over many vehicles. The difference in this case is there's one vehicle that can be played with many crews. So I think if they do this in the future, that'll be a good implementation. I think it will really have a great effect on the game, because then, like myself, you won't have going on 400-500 crew members and not enough barrack slots. So to be able to do this, I think is perfect.
Train your crew even faster. World of
Now this part I'm intrigued at. Automatic XP for the crew.
Tanks Plus allows you to earn crew XP even when you're not in the game. All you need to do is
Right.
select the tank and apply the bonus. The XP will be credited automatically while the subscription is active. Only one bonus per one vehicle can be activated at a time, but you can switch the bonus between vehicles as many times as desired.
Wait, what? That I didn't understand. So, with WOT Plus, now, to me, that is a pay-to-win aspect massively. So what this says is that by buying WOT Plus, you can give yourself the advantage over a player without WOT Plus, because you can maximize your crew whilst you're not even playing the game. So just listen quickly.
World of Tanks Plus allows you to earn crew XP even when you're not in the game.
Even when you're not in the game.
All you need to do is select the tank and apply the bonus. The XP will be credited automatically while the subscription is active. Only one bonus per one vehicle can be activated at a time.
So it's only to one vehicle, but say you've just completed Clan Wars, you have loads of crew, so you want to get a brand new crew sorted. You get a tank, for example, like the 907, you put a fresh crew in it. All you have to do is click that button with WOT Plus, and you're acquiring experience for that crew, and you don't even have to play the game. Now, some people might look at that and go, well, okay, what does this mean? This means that if you, because with the new crew, what is it, 2.0? That's releasing with 120.1, which I believe will be out on Wednesday. A lot of the new configurations for the perks, like armorer, things like that, provide more damage and faster reload speeds, concealment values, a lot more. So if you're someone that has the ability for WOT Plus, but you don't want it, someone that gets WOT Plus will have the advantage over you in the same vehicle if they so choose to have that vehicle as WOT Plus, that means. But again, is it worth it?
But you can switch the bonus between vehicles as many times as desired. The World of Tanks Plus subscription unlocks new and interesting opportunities before you. Earn gold as easily as you earn credits. Exclude one more map. Move equipment from one vehicle to another for free as many times as you want. Train your crew even when you're not in the game. And crush your opponents in a new double-barreled heavy tank. Check out the article about the subscription conditions on our website. The link is in the description.
Okay, we'll get the article up then. So that's the other thing, right? It doesn't specify the price. Okay? Just bear that in mind. Right, let's get this going up. So, let's have a look at the actual page. Have they got the price of it? So, as projected, WOT Plus will release on May 3rd with the new update. We've just gone through it, but have they specified how much it's going to cost? Because I think it was like €8, wasn't it? That's how much it was going to cost. So let's have a look. So subscribing to WOT Plus inside the game. Open the in-game store and select the best category. Click WOT Plus, blah, blah, blah. Go to purchase button. Review the subscription details if needed, then click purchase. Add a payment method or selected payment method. Tick the check boxes to confirm, blah, 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 blah. Confirm your purchase. Enjoy WOT Plus. So currently Steam players aren't able to subscribe to WOT Plus or pay for the subscription with Steam. We plan to add this feature. Right, okay. So, to me, you purchase this in game. But again, it doesn't say how much. Like, yes, it does come with a lot of benefits, but So 500 gold is the equivalent to, I believe it is £1.83. Right? If WOT Plus is a fiver, I would say, yeah, get it. Cool, you get 500 gold for free every week. So essentially, in a month, you'll get 2,000 gold, but you'll also get, give or take, £7.20's worth of money, of in-game currency. So that in itself is quite rewarding. But again, how much does this cost? Because this whole article doesn't outline how much it costs.